Yeah, here we are.
Welcome back.
Episode 24.
It's just us today.
It's just us, so we have a lot to cover, though. Like, we're going to talk about some, the art of anticipation. We're going to talk about, and on that subject, some things this week that we're looking forward to. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, you guys know we're going to finish it off with a little bit of this or that magic.
A good old game. We're
That's
back.
Right. That's
we're back at it.
Woo,
fighting to the death. Just kidding.
To the death and this and that, so this or that. So who will win today? I guess we'll find out at the end. But until then, you have to deal with us yapping. Yeah. So on that note,
tell me what you did since I've seen you. We recorded last with
Yeah, with Annika and Brent. Wow, that was almost a week ago already. That's bananas to me. Wow, so right after that, we went to ICT Vinyl Club at the Depot.
Yes.
So that was our last hang. We had a lot of fun.
I did. Yep. I got some wings and a salad. They were delicious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, their salads there are ridiculous, especially that chef salad. I can't get enough. Yep. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Depot, it is where the Poorhouse used to be. But it is still Walnut River Brewing beers, but Ziggy's has taken over the food. So it's a fun collab. A little bit of an elevated menu for a Ziggy's. So if you've never been to the Depot downtown, you need to go check it out because it's freaking delicious.
Absolutely. And it's very relaxed up there.
Yeah.
I like all the wood and everything. It's really nice. And we had a good group there. We got into our chatter and whatnot, and everyone was all dressed in their winter gear. It was nice.
It was wonderful. Yeah, it was really cold that night. And so since I've seen you, Saturday night we went to Tim's. We went to his company his Christmas party, which was at so you remember where the alley was? Is it Lucky Strikes now?
I think it's Bolero or Bolero.
It's something.
It's Bolero now. But maybe like a different company owns Bolero. But I see Bolero on the sign. My dad lives right behind it. So
that's right, yeah. It was fun though. Like I love that Tim has landed at a company where he has fantastic coworkers. They're all really nice. We had a lot of fun bowling, and I had a great time getting to know his coworkers. Bowled? I did bowl. Yeah.
How'd you do?
Not great. Actually, towards the last half of it, I was bowling much better. But at the beginning, it was all gutters, girl.
You got to warm up and you got to find your ball.
Yeah. I did. Yeah. Eventually, I figured out how to make it work for me. I also figured out kind of where I needed to start it in the lane.
I'm a pretty intense bowler, I will admit.
We've never done that together.
We should.
We should definitely go bowling. Maybe we have a meetup for people who want to come bowl with us.
Cosmic bowling, that would be
fun.
Hell
yes.
I have not bowled in a while. It's been at least
I can't say that anymore. That was my excuse Saturday night.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's okay. It takes practice.
Yeah, it really does. But I feel maybe we should have a meetup.
That would be fun.
That's fun. Go bowling with us. Ooh,
okay.
Maybe that's a 2026 thing. So we're going to put a pin in that.
Yeah, put a pin in
And then yesterday, because today is Monday, so yesterday was Sunday, and it was the glorious day. I don't know why we thought doing this at 9 o'clock in the morning, the day after Tim's company Christmas party, was a great idea, but we did, where we decided to host Hamel Brunch. Which is, we may have explained this on this podcast before, but just to review, it is something that was developed back during COVID when we would invite our pod over on a random Saturday or Sunday morning, and everyone brought their own brunch items, and we'd just sit there and watch Hamilton. And so this is a tradition that we started back in COVID. We have continued. We at least do once a year now. But yesterday was special. It was a double header situation.
It's a long day.
So we started at 9:30 on a Sunday morning. Friends came over. I set up, if any of you guys saw my social post, I had the dining room table set up with a tablescape.
It looked gorgeous.
I haven't done that in years.
I was hibernating.
Hey, sometimes you gotta hibernate. I know, it's important to listen to your body and rest when you need to rest, and that's perfectly fine. But it was a fun time. Like 9:30 we started Hamilton, and then the second part of our doubleheader was the Chiefs game.
I had noticed your gulp. Yes, the Chiefs.
The Chiefs game.
Let's leave it at that, folks.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's leave it at that, folks. But It's been a rough season, but that's why we're Chiefs fans. Is because, hey, you know what? It's about time they have a reset and I think that they need to get all of their players realigned. They need to rebalance their coordination with everything. Really, kind
of heal from some injuries now.
So there were 3 in that game.
Yeah,
and we already have 3 out. So and then we all know Mahomes has been putting that knee every time he goes to the sideline. So I think we're gonna see an interesting year next year. Hopefully it'll be better.
Maybe it's a rebuilding season next year.
No matter what, it'll be still fun to watch and still my favorite team. I was born with them in my blood. So
that's right. Same. And the cool thing is now our second string will get a little bit more NFL practice out there, which I think will be great. So
I think that might be
be really good for him. But yeah, so that was it. It was a lot of fun. It was great to we had very much a mixed theme. Of course, there was Chiefs. Of course, there was Hamilton stuff. But overall, the house is decked out now in Christmas at our house. So loving it. You can even see a little Grinch Christmas tree that I got from Trader Joe's back there.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, man. Yeah, and then today's Monday. So
what about you, girl?
Midweek so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was helping my friend Caitlin. They decided to do their kitchen remodel.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Basically, it started with just like cabinets and countertops, I think, and then it turned into more cabinets and more other things. And a new sink and a new everything. And but it looks gorgeous, and their plan moving forward is amazing.
Oh,
so I spent time. I went over and hung out with her and helped her stain and poly her cabinets and get them all ready to go because their Christmas party was this Saturday. So we needed to have it all put together. And Caitlin and Tyler have an amazing group of friends, so we all they had some great hands on board to help and put in some time and effort, and it makes it more fun, and I love doing remodel projects and stuff like that anyways. Yeah. So it's fun. Getting the paintbrushes out and everything. I was like, so that was good. Spent a couple long, evenings there doing that. And then Friday I caught up with one of my friends, Allie. I hadn't seen her in a long time. She went to a Christmas party with her husband from his company. So they had a babysitter. So she was like, let's meet up. And so I got to catch up with her a little bit. So that was lovely. And then Saturday was Caitlin's Christmas party, pajama.
Oh yay!
Pajama themed Christmas party.
That was so much fun.
It was fun. It was a full house. It ended up really good. We got everything cleaned up and together. It was a good team effort by everybody that helped, and it was a lot of fun. Everybody had a good time. It was very cold that night. It was very windy and cold.
Oh, this whole weekend was freezing.
Yeah, so they had their little fire outside, but no big bonfire like normal because it was so windy.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because of all of our gardening. We have so much debris to get rid of that we would have loved to burn, I'm sure, but it was so windy. It wasn't an option. It was so cold out there too.
Yeah.
But so full house, and everyone brought food and pitched in cleaning up and everything. It was a great party. So that was really fun. And then Sunday, I did turn on the Chiefs game halfway through. And it was sad. But it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah, yeah.
Kept track of the score anyways.
Oof, yeah.
And then I started making my sugar Christmas cookie dough.
Yeah, exciting.
I have batches of that in the freezer ready to roll out and cut out and bake. So then I can frost them and give them away to all the neighbors and things. So I'm excited to do that. Christmas cookies are one of my favorite things that I like to do. It's fun.
Yeah. Very cool.
Little tradition sort of thing. So yeah, that's all I've been up to really in Christmas movies and gift wrapping.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have so much to catch up on. Although, because we had people over, man, we got some mad house cleaning done on Saturday. We made some dents that we've been meaning to make at our house for probably a year now. So I feel like our house hasn't been normal since we were planning for our wedding. Remember, this room back then was used for wedding decor storage.
Yeah.
And then it turned into podcast photography storage.
Yeah.
And then finally yesterday, for the first time since probably 2023, there was a tablescape on my dining room table, and it was incredible. So
yeah, it looked
yay
really good
for a little bit of winter cleaning.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can keep it that way, and yeah, you know how that goes.
But the new year is upon us.
The new year, new us. Yeah, you know how that goes. Today we're talking about the art of anticipation and what that means to us, especially during the holiday season, because let's face it, there's a lot of anticipation during the holiday season, no matter who you are and where you're from. So why do you feel like anticipation feels different, especially during the holidays?
I think it's because the holidays is towards the end of the year.
Mm-hmm,
so I just actually kind of thought of this because I love fall. Like whenever,
so love fall.
I love Halloween and I love the fall season and all the orange colors and everything. Yes. And then I love that it leads to Thanksgiving and Christmas and family events. Even as we all know, we love it, even though it's packed and stressful sometimes.
Can be.
I think what makes that end season, and I don't know why the heck the human race chose to pack in all the holidays at the end of the year, because I don't think the anticipation is for the holidays. I think it's the anticipation for the next year.
Yeah.
Like what?
There's definitely a lot of that mixed in for sure,
I'm
right?
I'm not ready to go to next year.
I know, but like even when I'm planning some of my own social content, it's the end of year mixed with mixed with holiday content.
Yeah.
All of this. Yeah. I noticed last week. I was like, something to look forward to in 2026. And I'm like, oh, here we are.
I think that's a big thing that makes it anxious riddled for a lot of people is that everything is on top of one another. Like, and not even to mention the way the stores put things out. That's how our brains are already thinking about it. So they do that in the stores with the decorations and the gifts and the sales and things like that. And then not to mention, like the money factor and what our goals are for the next year and planning ahead.
It's a lot of pressure all in 1 month.
But I think it also is just because it's scrambling to make everyone's schedules work to get together for the events that you always do or that you want to do. Or creating new traditions even can seem stressful or anxious.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that might be one of the main factors, with that is just we're trying to plan so much and make it match up with everybody else's schedule. As we're getting older too, it's not like we have the same traditions. It's kind of also creating your new traditions and making sure that you maintain those certain traditions with certain people that are new and newer in your life compared to like your mom and your dad. It's like your best friends and your best friend's family, or your aunt and uncle and their family, or some. Does that make sense?
No, definitely. I felt a lot of that. One, like I know we felt the anxiety when we were planning the girls' trip, which now has officially turned into a tradition. We've decided we are doing this at least annually.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But also I remember coming off of that, like when I was trying to plan when a good night to go to the Hopping Gnome for the holiday pop-up. I was like, okay, here's my strategy. And I hope this doesn't hurt any feelings. But what I had done is I booked a night and I booked the amount of people that I wanted. And then from there, I invited the people that I invited. And then if they, duh. But then I did have if these people said no, I had people straight up that I would immediately oh, I'm sorry, we're gonna miss you this time, maybe next year. And then okay, but I had some other friends in mind that I would invite instead of trying to coordinate calendars. I was like, here's what we're doing. I'm gonna make my secret list of people.
If you can fit in, let me know. And no, that's a really quick, Jen, is what might build to a lot of the anxiety is because I felt that with, split families and stuff, or split friends that have events that are all over the place. Mm-hmm. People understand if you can't make certain things because you have other things going on.
Yeah, it's a crazy time of year.
I get what I think, you don't want to be like, hey, I'm going to this other party already. Then it's not like, oh my God, you don't want anyone's feelings to get hurt.
Right.
And also, I think we're all trying to fit in everybody and everything in this special warm kind of year that is supposed to be surrounded around thanks and tradition and everything.
Gratitude.
Before the new year. But I do wish, in a perfect world, would we not split these holidays up? Could Thanksgiving be in
July?
Because then we have a dry spurt where there's no
It would be a
holidays. Salad
bar.
Well, I know in July there's 4th of July, but
that's true.
there's the dry spell where there's months of no big holidays. but all the big ones are at the end of the year. So it's kind of badass though, because it's like a big old party for 4 months.
It's like we see each other a lot.
But
we see each other a lot.
I think that's it too, is because we're just kept so busy that we just have to stay on top of it. So yeah.
Well, I feel like, and also there's, we're tapping into it. There's a joy of having things to look forward to.
Yeah.
Even the small things.
Yeah.
You know? Like, tomorrow, I know we're kind of going to recap what we're doing this week, but tomorrow, just kind of out of the blue, we happen to be getting drinks with Jenny from her Edit Candles.
Yeah,
tomorrow after
we
work.
might getting some apps and stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good time, and I love having things to look forward to. So
I do too.
I think anxiety and anticipation kind of could get a better word that's mixed together that we just don't have yet.
Anxiety-pation?
That's good, but that sounds kind of
not good. Let's rewind that one.
Rewind that
Put
one.
that back in where it came from.
That's so funny. No, so I think that it is just all wrapped in one because we're anxious, but we're excited. Also, even just, I'm excited and anxious to give people the gifts I've given them. Because I'm like,
oh my gosh,
no
joke.
I get a gift and I'm like, I want to give it to you now.
Right now.
I want to give it to you now because it's close enough, right? Just take it.
I actually did that already.
But I know you did. But I also like waiting because if they can use it sooner, it's like, oh, I want to give it to you now. Early Christmas
so
gift.
excited.
But then I know me, I would go back and be like, okay, well, you have to have one for Christmas. And then I know, like, okay, my budget won't like that.
Yeah, you gotta, that's another thing, like, timing. You have to, like, everything has to be just so well timed during the holidays.
But
also anticipated.
But no matter what, I think as long as you just keep it, you let your friends know what you're doing and that you're invited and keep that open door policy sort of thing.
Open door policy.
I think that's good. Like if you have those open door policy situations and you let them know. For example, Hamel Brunch, I didn't show up. I knew about it for months. Right. I was like, Jen, I'm so sorry. Like because I have been so busy, I didn't even freaking realize it was that day until I looked at the Instagram and I saw the post and I was like, oh shit.
Well, I was even texting her during it. I go, hi.
Wasn't that like after that?
No, it was during.
I was probably asleep.
It was before I fell asleep. Because then I woke up and you had texted me.
I bet when I woke up, you fell asleep.
I think I passed the Chiefs baton on to you because I fell asleep right after halftime.
I know. Yeah, so, and that's just it. It's because we know at least those invites are there. And, I think just no matter, as long as you make sure to get together and at least share warm words with people you can't get together with. Make future plans. Like, I've already had 3 Christmas get-togethers this month. And I have 3 more coming.
It's just a busy time of year. And then the ones we didn't go to, but like normally we would go to the Weeba one where Santa repels from the ceiling and they have the fake snow.
Yeah, I got that invite too.
The week was crazy last week.
So crazy.
And the party was also last week. And it's just, sometimes you just can't make them all.
No, you can't make them all.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna call out on this one even though I could make it because I need focus time to reset. Because,
So we have fun things that we've been looking forward to. So there's some, I feel like there's a little bit more magic to a shared anticipation because we've been building up to this Nutcracker, the Ballet Wichita's Nutcracker for months now, since October basically.
We've been building up since we went to Dracula. We've been building it up.
Since Dracula,
so,
yeah. And
I agree.
I feel like there's something special about a shared anticipation. And so I don't know if it's is it similar interests or just...
I think it's so fun to get each other hyped up about it.
It definitely is fun. And to talk about what we're going to wear.
Yes, I was about to say that.
And where, like, are we going to drinks after? What's the situation?
Let's make it an event, like setting the scene. So I think when it's just you, it's harder to set the scene and get hyped up. Because the holidays and any time of life is really stressful and painful. Like, Jen and I, even before we start talking on our podcast, we have to wait a minute to put on our next hat.
Yeah, so, between work and recording, we're like, should we eat in between? No, sometimes we eat after.
So it's nice to have someone to check in with.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. And then, so especially with that anticipation, Because also it helps me build up and plan. I think it's easier to plan because you're not inside your own head planning. You're like, hey, let me see how you're feeling about this plan. Yeah. And then whatever level you're on, like, we'll meet there in the middle.
And then we all, getting on the same page and then having that, like, oh, I can't wait till we do this for dinner and then do this and then do this. Like, just let's make a night of it or make a weekend of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if it's not even making a whole night of it, like, even before, every night before we're going to record, one of us will text first and be like, so excited. What do I need? What do we need to do?
Yeah.
Like, it's just because it kind of gets you more in the zone.
Yeah, like, we're doing this today, right? We're doing this today. Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah. Do we need wine? Yeah. And then, like, it's funny, too, because we'll sit here, like, we'll sit in the living room and talk for about maybe an hour. But then even, like, after we have the podcast, like, set up, we'll hit record long before we actually start the episode,
because we gotta, like, get into the zone.
Yeah.
So I think it really does just help to have a partner in crime, or
like, for sure.
It feeds those wavelengths you need for it. I hope that's a good answer. I mean,
I feel like it is. I feel like that's exactly like the matched energy.
I think
is a big
making
part
sure
of
the
it.
energy matches is a very big thing too. Because, for example, like, you know, if you're at throwing a Christmas party and someone's just a total Grinch and shows up, unless they're dressed like the Grinch, you were.
Yeah.
Unless they're dressed like the Grinch, then they ain't cool enough to be like. Don't be throwing off the vibe.
Like, that's exactly it. Like I was gonna say, you know, you're going into something that you already know is going to be fun, but you have a partner or a group of people going into it also with you with the same level of energy. Yeah. Like making, like, just even, it adds to the fun. It adds to, like, the open-mindedness of the night.
It does.
You know?
And again, like, coming back to themes and stuff too. I think that's why themes in any party is super fun. But that's another thing that's, like, it helps build anticipation and excitement for Christmas and for the season. Is even just people watching and seeing people with their Christmas sweaters that say something funny or
naughty
or nice or them with their full up, like when we went to the depot, we saw a Grinch on the corner waving at us.
So cool.
Full suit Grinch, and we were like, we love that.
Yes.
You know,
love the vibes.
And then, like, at the Christmas party, seeing everybody, even if they weren't wearing Christmas pajamas, they were wearing something festive. Yeah. And that it's just fun. It adds to it all. I wish that I had more themed parties, like, throughout the year. I think that would be so fun.
It would be cool. Mental health check-in. And,
honestly,
like, it's
fun.
like, do that in place of a mental health check-in. Like, oh, we're sitting down as friends and we're doing that. We'll have a tea party. Yeah. Why not have a tea party?
Even some of the, like, more introvert people that came, they still wore their, like, festive stuff. Yeah. And so I was like, they get it.
They get it.
They get it. They're in.
Yeah.
Come over here and talk to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. There's just the overall feeling of this is going to be a good night.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And not to bring Mrs. Swift back into this, but
she married herself.
She's not a Mrs. yet, but she's about to be, and I'm really excited about it. To bring Taylor Swift back into this on accident. I don't know who caught the first 2 episodes of the Swift the Eras docuseries on Disney Plus. Had me in tears. But it's kind of the same thing that we're talking about right now, where all of the Swifties, even if you weren't a Swiftie and you're a Swiftie by tandem, going to the Eras concert and experiencing that kind of vibe, there are so many people that went to that concert and came out, like, saying, well, I guess I'm a Swiftie now. Like, I was talking to Tim's boss's wife, the other night at the Christmas party, and we literally bonded over Eras tour. Oh my gosh, chatter.
Well, I mean, if you spend that much of a ticket on and anything, I think you're a fan.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, at some level, you have to be. At least you have the open-minded spirit to go to it.
Oh,
right?
I absolutely would.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know me, I just haven't dove in. Jen, don't hate me for it.
Oh, I don't hate you for that.
I know.
I would have hated you a long time ago, girl. If there's no hate now, trust me, you're out of the woods.
No, that's good. But no, I think that, building a theme and having people to, like, rally with is so fun. And so that's why I think it's so fun what Wichita's doing with, like, all of the pop-ups and all of the places. It gives everybody an opportunity to experience, like, a full-blown Christmassy experience.
Yeah.
Even if you're a Grinch and you go out, you can't look anywhere without seeing lights or a Christmas tree in Wichita.
Yeah.
And I think that's how it should be.
And if you are a Grinch, then people think of you as a Grinch. So you're still being, recognized as part of Christmas, whether you like it or not.
That's a hilarious point. Yeah, I like that.
It's kind of ironic. Is that ironic? I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So we talk a lot about anticipation, about these things that we're looking forward to throughout the Christmas season or throughout life even. So the thing is, once the thing comes, what do you think the key is to staying present and not, like, pulling out, like, it's okay to pull out the phone and take pictures and, things like that, documentation, but, like, staying present and with the people while the thing's actually happening instead of going ahead and, like, looking forward to, okay, this thing's happening now, what's the next thing,
Oh, well, shoot, I think you and I are really good at this. We just dive on in.
We are here and
No, I think obviously you're going to have people around you that you're connecting with.
Yeah.
And then even if there's some new souls around, then having that connection going is just going to keep that feeling flowing. So you're going to bring in the people around you that you don't know that well. That are still in that same vibe with you.
Yeah.
So,
or have that kind of open-mindedness.
Yeah.
To be in that
You're
vibe.
There. You're wearing Christmas outfits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to you. Whether you like
That's
it or
right.
not. Especially if you're not talking to anybody, I'll be like, hey, so tell me about your life.
While you're fully Grinched out in your Grinch costume.
Come over here and sit with us.
Yeah.
Have some eggnog. Drink something festive. I think once you're in the moment, there's no getting out of it.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure. I mean, staying present, definitely asking people about their stuff that's going on. Of course, just normal conversating. Like, what's going on with your Christmas? And what's your favorite Christmas tradition? I always like asking people that because, there might come a time where I want to add more to my list.
Yeah. Oh, that's so true.
So
just enrich it even more.
Yeah. Or shoot, invite myself to theirs. No.
That's right. You're always welcome.
I tend to do that. No.
There's nothing wrong with that, honestly. I think that's an important thing that people... I remember when I was younger, I definitely struggled with that.
With what exactly?
Like staying present and in the moment instead of just looking ahead to the next thing. Like check the box, moving on. Yeah. But I feel like the older that I get, the easier it is for me to just stay, completely present in the moment, like we are right now. Like I'm not thinking about. I know where my boys are. I know where my husband is. I know where my dogs are.
Yeah.
I know what's going on, and I know that I've been looking forward to this episode all day long, and so here we are.
Yeah, I think another thing with being able to stay present is when you make those plans ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then you're not like. I know to make sure everything else I need taken care of around that day is taken care of.
Yeah.
So I can fully indulge in that day and in that moment.
Yes.
So while I said earlier it is good to have those open invite sessions for sure, but those are, situations where it is like a home gathering and you have plenty of food and it's come if you want and if you can, let me know if you want, but ring the doorbell, as long as it's not like 10 or 11 at night, just come on through. That's great. But I think setting aside the time to know you're ready for those guests or I'm ready to be a guest and be fully involved and not be a Grinch. And I can show up with my full energy and be fully there. I think that's what makes my mind feel better about it. And that's also what makes me look forward to it more. I'm already prepping and making sure all my house chores are done this week so that we can fully enjoy our events this weekend.
Yeah, we have a packed weekend.
So that way I know that I have my cookies baked and my presents wrapped and I can just fully focus on enjoying that time with you and with the experience.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably a huge part of it too.
Yeah.
Is making sure you set aside that time previously.
Yeah. I think that's absolutely, like, it helps you with that peace of mind that, hey, things are in their place, everything's fine, the world's not falling apart around me, everything's cool.
And again, expected anticipation or excitement with somebody. We're sharing that. So we're both continuously talking about it throughout the week. On and off a little bit. So that way, you know, I'm already talking to you about how much I've done today. So that I'm like excited for later this week. And then that keeps you on board and it keeps me on board, and even talking about those things out loud helps keep us on track.
That's so true. And and it helps, like, for me, it takes somebody else being fully present too. I've noticed that, like, if there's somebody I'm experiencing something with somebody and they're distracted, they're on their phone, or they're, not in it, like, to the level that I am, then it tends to make me, like, feel like, oh, should I be tending to my things as well? It tends to prevent me from slowing down and actually savoring what I'm doing.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I feel like they're being distracted is distracting me and
from enjoying the moment.
Yeah,
and you don't want that. So I guess being on the same page too. So like accountability for showing up or shutting down is what we'll go back to.
Yeah, there we have it. We've done that before. We've talked about that on one of our very first episodes.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Sure. Yeah,
and I think that's a great point.
I think it is too. So, like, I guess headed into kind of the same thing. Like, we anticipate and we get excited, but what ruins that for you? Like, if you're looking forward to something, I know for me, it's like, we've talked about matching vibes and matching energy. I feel like for me, it's like, if I'm super, super excited about something, and then, like, if somebody's like, yeah, but now that I've heard this isn't going to happen while we're there, and that was the whole reason I was excited, and like, just like kind of like the Debbie Downer type of situation.
If you're around a Debbie Downer sourpuss, then I'm saying get the frick out of here, kitty cat.
Yeah.
You obviously don't know what it stands. Like,
it's like a read the room situation, in my opinion.
Well, I think, honestly, and this might be avoidant of the question, but I think that over the years, I've learned to not make plans with people that are Debbie Downers. Same.
That's exactly it. Like, it's coming. You know it's coming.
I don't hang out with Debbie Downers. I don't have really room for them in my life.
Yeah.
And I that was actually another point I was going to say earlier, too, is trusting the people you make plans to where it's like, if you end up not being able to show up, I'm not going to be butthurt because I know you honestly I would rather you, like, if you get sick, I'd rather you stay home and take care of yourself.
Yes, for sure.
So I was going to say, things that could ruin that would be, like, if we got sick. But also, like, let's say, for whatever reason, the reservations don't work out when we show up, and for some reason they were double booked or whatever. I'll say, okay, guys, ideas? Where do we want to go then?
Exactly.
Like, we're not going to let this...
This doesn't stop the party. We were going to go... Like, our original plan with Jenny tomorrow was to go to Larcher's pop-up.
Yes, things happened, and she let us know ahead of time, and, like, we decided, they're probably full for reservations because of the pop-up.
And then they double-checked, and sure enough, they are full. So then we're like, you know what? Whatever. We'll just go to Belmont instead.
We'll go somewhere else we love. It doesn't matter. And I just love that cohesiveness of... like, communication ahead of time. Thank you. That's amazing.
Yeah.
From everybody. And then, even if we would just shut up and been like, we probably would have done the same thing. We probably would have been like, okay, ladies, what do you want to do instead? Right. Because we're not going to just, like, be like, bye.
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer. Our whole night's ruined.
There's plenty of places, you know. I think it's just keeping that positive mentality. Anybody with a negative Nancy attitude doesn't really have a place in my life, I don't think. And if they do, I will kill them with kindness and drag them along with me.
That's effing right.
I will.
That's effing right. Cheers to that one.
I'll be like,
kill them with kindness.
Sorry, you're not going to ruin this for everybody. You're coming, and you're going to like it, too.
You're going to like it. You know what I'm going to like? Beating you at this or that tonight.
Okay.
It's time. It is time for this or that.
It's been a while.
It's been quite a minute since we played this or that. I feel like it's been like 2.5 or two-ish, something like that. So we're staying on theme tonight. I've had my lovely friend ChatGPT generate some prompts for tonight's Generate. I love that Genergy.
Did I tell you that's what Caitlin said about you?
Maybe that's where I got that. It's
yeah.
stuck in my brain.
Yeah, because I was like at her house with the cabinet. She was like, "Oh, once you get that Genergy, you'll be fine."
Thank you,
and
Caitlin.
I was like,
I'm using this everywhere.
I was like, I have to tell her that. You should. I told her I was going to tell you about it.
Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. I love it. Clearly, I used it organically tonight, so you stuck in my brain.
You did.
So this or that is where we have a couple of prompts, this or that, and Rachel and I try to not only guess what the other would put, but we also write what our own answers. So we write our own answers, and then we try to guess what each other would put as well. So with that, are you ready for some this or that magic tonight,
I'm
Rachel?
ready. I'm blocking your board with my cards.
Oh, God. Okay. So let's see. Over planning or trusting the vibe?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I know. I am struggling with this one, so I guess I know my answer.
Don't give me any hints. Now I'm double guessing.
Now we're avoiding. That was practice. That was a practice round. I'm putting yours. No, it's not, because I don't know. This is not. Yeah. I totally gave you a hint. Jen needs to remember not to talk out loud.
I do it. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
I cheated.
It's okay.
I said overplan and then just say F it and trust the vibe.
I said over planning for me and trust the vibe for you. Is that right?
I put overplan and then trust the vibe.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Because
I'm very good at doing that. Yeah.
You overplan and then you go, you know what? Whatever happens is fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know who won that one.
Well, that was
because I put that for both of me.
Like that was practice.
Okay.
That was we're feeling each other out tonight.
Oh, really? So
yeah.
I think we both won and lost.
We both got a point because we like getting points.
Okay.
Okay, both of us get points. Okay, the next one. Cozy clothes all day or getting dressed up for the moment.
What moment?
Let's put the Nutcracker, for instance. So, are we getting dressed first thing in the morning, or are we staying cozy, or are we going to the Nutcracker cozy? Kind of take it as you will. I know what I'm doing.
I'm saying, whoa, if there's the Nutcracker we're going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You know what? Let's scratch out. Man, we're off to a rocky start tonight.
Rocky start?
I think it's because,
we haven't played this in a while.
We haven't played this in a while, and there's too many what ifs.
There's too many what ifs. I'm sorry. So, you said, because...
So, I said, comfy clothes all day or dressing up for the moment. And so, for me, though, it kind of depends on the freaking day.
There's no way I'm gonna get dressed up if there's nothing going on.
True.
I'm gonna wear cozy pants all day. So, sorry. I ruined that question, but...
No, that's very good.
That's why I was confused, because what moment? Dressed for what? The moment of waking up? No.
Okay. So the next one.
Then you said the Nutcracker, and I was like, well, damn sure, I'm dressing up for the Nutcracker. It's a ballet.
Okay, I think this one is going to be a good one.
Okay, redo. We're doing it.
Redo. Okay, this one's for real. One-on-one plans or group hangs.
Again, I'm just like, how big are these groups? Sorry, that's the worst.
I wonder if we should just start making it to where we're guessing each other's vibe too, which vibe. So we have to go with the answer that we commit their vibe to be.
Okay.
How likely is she to choose this vibe over this vibe, and then this would be her answer for that vibe.
Yeah, I mean, and it depends what night it is too. I already wrote mine down.
Okay.
For the how I feel like we're both, how you and I, or maybe I, are vibing tonight.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I'm very challenged by this one, but I do have my answers ready, and I said one-on-one.
Same. And
is it because we're both in the mindset for one-on-ones tonight?
I've hung out with a lot of people this week.
I know, and we're about to hang out with a lot of people
and it's only Monday.
I hung out with my coworkers today, kind of. I don't know. They told me I need to socialize at the office more.
Oh my gosh.
Hiding at my desk hole, which I have a tendency to do.
You're being productive. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I think I need to be a little less productive and more social.
Just invite me in there and I'll just...
Oh my gosh, then that would be a blast.
Party in Jen's office. You'll be like, please don't hate you.
No.
I'm kidding.
Okay. I think this one's fun. Classic holiday events or quirky local pop-ups. Oh, this is hard though.
Like this week? Or what was the first one?
classic holiday events or quirky local pop-ups?
Well, this isn't silly.
I don't know. I'm very torn. I'm very, very torn. I think I know what I like better, though. And I think I know what you do, too.
Sure.
Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I put pop-ups for both.
Samesies.
Well, because it's hard because we have plans for both this week.
I know, but we also have, like, traditional plans of going to see the Nutcracker, too.
Well, see, that's what I would consider the first one.
Yes.
Is what traditional, yeah.
Yes, so, we're doing both.
But I feel like pop-ups are more of, like, a easier kind of thing to, like, plan and go to. Like, that you have to make a point to do versus, like, the big ticket items. So I feel like those were our go-tos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is living in the moment or living in the can't wait.
Jeez. These are hard, Jen.
I know!
Can't we do both at the same time?
Apparently not today. Let's see. I wonder... Oh, this one's going to be the one where I'm not sure about. I'm kind of excited to see what your answer is. Okay, I'm not
I almost
confident.
want to change one.
I know, so you're about as confident as I am.
I almost want to change one, though.
Don't.
Okay.
It's okay, ready?
Can't wait.
I said can't wait for myself and in the moment for you.
Ooh, I almost change it to in the moment for you.
Oh, I think that's really compliment. I think that's a really nice thing for each of us to say about each other.
So did we win again, each of us? We both got it wrong? Wait.
No, nobody gets a point because we both got each other's wrong.
Okay.
We are wrongo. Okay, we need a tiebreaker. What's going to happen?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I'm like, we are excited, but while we're in the moment, we're also excited and can't wait for the next thing. So it's like both for all of these questions. Chat needs to do better.
Chat, do better.
Or we need our guests or our listeners to give us some questions about one another or game ideas so that we can actually have a challenge here.
Okay. All right. Okay, here's a good one. Calendar invites or spontaneous texts. Really
Done.
Having a hard time with yours. But I don't know. I've seen them both work out. Okay. All right.
I'm a dynamic woman. I put spontaneous for both.
Same. Well, shit. We tied.
I'm not like always on my Google Calendar these days, but
well, I was like, she has a planner, but I also know that like she'll be like, "What are you doing?" And I'll be like, "I'm at tour," and she'll come. So like, you know,
you text me and I'll put it in my planner about a date. Like even if we're talking in person, I'm like, "Will you text me that so I can put it in my planner?"
That's right. And then the other day, like we're like, "Hey, I have an igloo for somewhere in winter."
Yes.
But you were headed out of town. Yeah. Otherwise, you probably would have popped
Otherwise,
over.
I would have. Yeah.
Well, we did it. We
tied again.
We tied again.
Well, hey, our first day back at it alone in a while.
Yeah.
And we tied, which I think is cute.
I think it's cute, too. Look at us go.
Again, listeners, if you have any suggestions of questions or games...
oh, yeah, we love suggestions.
I'd love to know what we can do to make it more spicy for you and ourselves. Maybe, I'm like, we're not learning anything about each other with this game, Jen. We can.
I think we pretty much know each other. I think we know each other so well.
These this or that, yeah. Or it's like both every time.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I think it's fun still.
It is so much fun.
I hope our listeners still enjoy hearing it, even though they're like, they're going to answer the same every time.
Pretty much every time. But we're always going to get it right about each other, which...
That's pretty funny.
It is kind of funny how we are the same a lot of the time, though.
Well... I mean, we are looking forward to our upcoming week.
Oh my gosh, we have so much to look forward to. Like we mentioned, we're meeting up with Jenny from Her Edit Candles tomorrow just to kind of touch base and, keep in touch and be girls together. It's going to be fun.
Yes, love her. She's got great energy. I'm excited to hear about her holiday traditions.
I know.
And then we've got the Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker on Friday.
And then we've got the Hopping Gnome Pop-Up, which we had Stacy on 2 episodes ago. 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Yeah.
We're going to go to their holiday pop-up.
At the OG Hopping Gnome. So excited.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm excited for everything.
In between. Yeah. We have a lot to look forward to. And we have a lot of holidays to still partake in. So I'm really excited. You know what's really funny is that the episode that we record after this is going to be the episode that drops on Christmas Day.
Oh, that'll be fun.
It's gonna be kind of cool.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One baking cookies. I'm thinking we could go live frosting baking.
Oh, wouldn't that be so much fun?
Maybe not for our episode, just an idea I have.
I think
not to throw that at, not to tease you guys, but we might do it. We'll see. We'll see how many cookies I get baked. But
could be fun.
Yes, I think it could be.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in a whole year.
Well, on that note, just so you guys know, we appreciate everything that you guys have just been blowing our socials out of the water. We were going through our analytics tonight for our YouTube and our general downloads. And, of course, our Instagram, which, by the way, is... Instagram is popping off, and we can't thank you guys enough. But everything that you guys do to interact with us and to give us feedback and let us know that we're headed in the right direction with this makes a huge difference to us, and just it encourages us to keep doing what we're doing. So.
Yeah, because it's so fun. We really enjoy doing it, and I really have enjoyed this platform to be able to reach out to Wichita more and see what's going on and everything. So yeah, I'm really excited. Keep reaching out, guys. Please give us more ideas or any thoughts, or if you want to be a guest, let us know.
Oh yeah, definitely want to be a guest. Let us know, because we have some slots opening up next year. Yes. We're really excited. We have some potential guests that we're really excited to. Can't name a name until they're in the books, but definitely excited. I do know that we will be interviewing ICT Vinyl Club in 2026. So stay tuned for that. I also know that we have another exciting local blogger that has said yes, maybe. So we'll figure that out too. But I'm not putting it out there until it's set in stone and we have a date on the calendar. So,
but still exciting stuff.
So exciting.
And we have one more episode coming out before Christmas. You said, or on Christmas?
So this is the episode before Christmas.
Yes.
And then then we have an episode dropping on Christmas.
So
Merry Christmas to y'all.
Merry Christmas.
You get to listen to us.
Yeah, we'll say it next time too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And so this happened.
So that happened.
We'll see you next time.
Cheers.